Let me start with the title Session. Low budget, no CGI, no AI became the most profitable film of all time. A film made with simple classic techniques but amplified by one thing an actress with insane creepy acting abilities, the kind of abilities AI cannot come up with. No, let me be precise. AI could copy her. That's all generative AI is good at copying, remixing, stealing the soul of something real and serving it back to you as a slop. The thing is, this isn't just a win against AI slop. Honestly, the biggest win is against corporate slop. People are hungry for humanity because powerful corporations and their new shiny dog, generative AI, are stripping humanity away from us. Our feeds are full of slop. Our theater are full of slop. And the old heads behind the scenes want us to just accept it. I'm not accepting it anymore. Now, Backrooms, the liminal space horror. They didn't use green screens. They built massive physical sets with their own hands. Drywall, old office carpets, fluorescent lights that actually buzzed at 60 hertz. And get this, the people who built those sets, those who worked on them for weeks, they were afraid to walk alone in them. At the end of the day, the immersion was so strong that the creators got creeped out. That's what happens when human ingenuity takes center stage. And both films won the box office. Not just critics, the people voted with their wallets. They said, we want this, not the algorithm choice, not the old heads corporate slop. This. So, how did we get to a place where this feels like a victory? Let me go back. There was a time when spectacle was earned. Parts of the Caribbean, for example, had insane VFX, but it also had heart. Actors were at the center of the film, a script with actual jokes and stakes. Transformers, the first one, when Optimus Prime transformed for the first time, that was awe, real awe. You could feel the weight of the metal parts as they moved. But then something changed. The old heads behind the scenes looked at that and said, oh, people like visuals, big visuals. So let's give them only big visuals. No substance, no soul, just spectacle. And we went from pirates to stupid big visual films that look good but have no substance. You know which ones I mean. Ones where you walk out and you can't remember a single line of dialogue. Just loud, expensive, empty images. Then they started pushing VFX artists to breaking point. Minimum pay, long hours of work, fix it in the post. The artists became machines, and the machines generated visuals they were put together to smoothen our brains. Let me say that again. They designed those visuals to smoothen our brains, to make you stop asking questions, to make the next generation, the kids, grow up on these slop so they can accept it as normal, so that when they become adults, they don't even know to ask for more. And that's not a conspiracy theory anymore. Generative AI is just the latest tool in the same old game. But the game started long before ChatGPT. Here's the system. For too long, big executives have believed that human art is a waste of time. They think machines can replicate it, whether it's generative AI cranking out scripts or the mindless spectacle of superhero movies that all have the same third act explosions. They don't see the human factor, they see cost. They see time. They see an actor who needs 8 takes to find the right creepy stare, and they say, just CGI the expression. It's faster, who will notice? And the old heads, the ones who've been on top for decades, they are obsessed not with art, with legacy, with staying on top, with building a name that outlasts them. And they have very little regard for the human factor, or more importantly, keeping people employed. Because a real crew, set builders, custom designers, lighting techs, they cost money and need breaks. AI doesn't. Slop doesn't. So the system says replace them. Smoothen the edges. Make content that doesn't challenge you, doesn't creep you out the right way, just slides down your throat. It's a system eating itself. They take shows that had genuine warmth and they are turning them into quarterly earnings report in a movie form. It's stupid, it's transparent, and it's insulting. I'm so tired of scrolling through feeds that are 70% AI generated. Nothing. I'm tired of watching movies that feel like they were written by a committee of spreadsheets. I'm tired of loving something and watching it get hollowed out into a brand. And I'm not talking about Star Wars, as Star Wars did have human stories in it. But unfortunately, the sequel trilogy is mostly victims of this corporate slop. Honestly, these slops anger me, not because it will be unwatchable. It will probably be fine. That's the problem. Fine. Fine is the enemy. Fine is what the old head wants. Fine means you don't complain. Fine means you buy the tickets and the toys and the streaming subscription, and you don't ask where the soul went. But Obsession and Backrooms, they weren't fine. They were great. They were uncomfortable. They were built by human hands until the builders got scared walking through their own sets. One of the most profitable film of all time is a low-budget, human-driven, creepy acting masterpiece. That's a verdict on the old head's entire worldview. Let me correct something very quick. The real villain is the mindset of just accept it mindset. The machine can replace the human factor mindset. Generative AI is just the latest version of that. Before AI, it was corporate slop. The same old heads, the same executives, just different tools. And here's my second correction. I said that old heads, like every old head creative, is a problem. That's not fair. Some older creatives are fighting like hell to keep human art alive, but the ones in charge, the ones greenlighting the slop as a fast track product, the ones pushing VFX artists to minimum wage and long hours of work, yeah, they take care more about their bonus than about the people who actually make the art. So my real point is this: Obsession and Backrooms, one, because they centered human skill, superb acting, writing that breathes, sets built by human hands that were so immersive that the builders got scared. That's the opposite of slop. AI can copy the look of that. AI can never copy the why. So here's where I land. The next time some old head tells you that human art is inefficient, that we should just let AI generate the background characters, the dialogue, the creepy stare. Remember Obsession, remember Backrooms, remember that one of the most profitable films of all time was made by people who felt something and then made you feel it too. We are hungry for humanity because everything is being taken away from us. Our feeds, our attention, our sense of what's real. That hunger, that's a weapon. Use it. Scroll past the slop. Pay for the human stuff. Support the weird, hand built, creepy, beautiful films that scare even the people who built them. Mandalorian and Grogu, for example, was great. It's not AI. Watch it, it's amazing. I, I love Star Wars, but it's not the same thing as Obsession, because it's not. It's a corporate slop with cute puppets. Cute puppets that are fun, still, again, not AI, but still corporate slop. The old heads want you to consume. Obsession wants you to feel. Choose feeling. Thanks for watching. Go build something that scares you now. Slop can wait. Make horror films at home, in your own bedroom. Goodbye.